So backstory: the dude thought it was a good idea to jump off. They took a cruise. That was like their their little celebration for recently graduated high school. The kid who's 18, really young dude, thought it was a good idea to jump off the boat, and we're gonna see the aftermath of that incident here shortly.
This kid jumped off.
Y'all can hear it, right? Y'all hear it?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Oh my God! Oh, bye bye. Oh.
So you see that? Look, right.
Yes,
you can see the shark.
Oh Lord!
Hold on, run it for the top. You could literally see the shark.
This kid jumped off.
Oh, it's a shark in there?
Right there. It's really subtle, but I don't know. Can y'all see my mouse?
Yeah. I see
right here is the shark.
Oh Lord!
That's where the shark is. And look, the buoy. They threw a buoy in the water for him. You're gonna see it in a second. The shark is in between him and the buoy. So he just watch. My bad. I'm interrupting.
No.
Oh my God! Oh, bye bye. Oh, that's it.
You see the buoy? Sad. Yeah, man. So that's the video, man. Sad story, bro. Sad story. It's unfortunate because you go on these trips, man, to have a good time. That was somebody's best friend right there, bro. And you go on the trip with them and you come back without them. Disaster. But I want to point awareness, man, because I'm sure this kid did this to show off, to try to be cool in front of his friends. Like this era we live in, man, to chase, you're willing to do anything to get clicks, you're willing to do anything to get clout. And just like how we've mentioned on many other occasions, how your chase for clout and fame ended up being your demise. Sad, man.
That's terrible. That's like I've been on a cruise before. That's like I mean, it's not funny. I mean, that he passes. It's like it's messed up. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, people doing stuff just trying to get to go the era we live in. People doing stuff just trying to go viral, just trying to get some type of attention from people is ridiculous, and it's costing people their lives. Like we've seen this time and time again over the past years. Like it's these I don't know what the hell is going on with these people, but. Yes, that's sad. I mean, especially the fact that, I mean, well, I guess they tried to help him because they threw the buoy in there. Yeah, yep. So it's like they tried to help him, but at the same time, a lot of people were just sitting there filming. It's like I think, especially like what company was that? Because it's like whatever, can they be sued for that? Because it's like, should there have been some type of measures to get him out of the water before, like. I don't understand how all this time he was in the water and nobody, like, there was no staff or nothing that, like, like lifeguards or whatever the case is. I don't know. Like, they just left him. It looks like the boat kept going. So,
damn. They even called off the search, bro. I don't know if you read that. They called off the search.
That's why I'm like, was there even a search to begin with? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like,
yeah, right.
He was right there on the side of the boat. Like, those boats are big, and it takes a little while for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're moving, but it takes a little while for you to move to where he's just out of sight. Right. Maybe he may have went underwater and they couldn't see him. But at the same time, like I said, at that immediate moment, all those people crowded around filming him doing all this shit. Like, I would think that staff, there would be a lifeguard, somebody on the boat that would have jumped in the water or something. Like it took his friends to throw the buoy. I don't understand that. Like, it took somebody, one of his friends, to throw the buoy. No staff was there. Nobody came. Like, hey, what's going on over here? You guys, there's somebody jumped off the boat. there's somebody there that I'm assuming there's somebody you can call for that type of situation.
Like
somebody would fall off the boat.
Chaperone, somebody who is there, an adult figure that's there to really monitor the kids and stuff. I agree.
If a kid or somebody accidentally falls off the boat, then that's just basically they're just basically saying you're on your own. Like because it doesn't seem like it seemed like he had more. I'm just saying it seemed like he had more than enough time to be saved. So I don't know. That's kind of fucked up.
Sad, right? What do you think, Shep?
Well, if they don't have people in place, if they didn't have it then, they're going to have it now. And I think a part of the reason why is because they never thought somebody would do something foolish like that.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you prepare for somebody to commit, suicide, basically? Like jump overboard, right?
I know.
Usually when people jump overboard is really because you're trying to kill you're trying to delete yourself, right? There is no hope of you trying to live. So obviously, right, when he did that, right, he did that because he wasn't trying to get back on the boat. That's the logical thinking. But he was trying to get back on the boat. He was trying to get back on the ship. He just didn't understand, right, what could be waiting for him in that water because he wasn't thinking. Exactly. Like this generation has lost their mind, man. What's going on? This is the only generation, right, where a person would commit a crime, right, and do it on live, right? Do it on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, right? Get caught and be surprised that they're going to prison. What is going on?
Yeah.
What is going on? That was a suicidal move. There's not going to be anything in place to prevent you from harming yourself. Like at a certain point, it's like, look, if you jump in the fire, you're going to get burnt, brother. How can you stop somebody from harming themselves? Like, come on.
No, that makes total sense.
I actually agree with you. So I have a friend of mine who he's a Navy, not a Navy SEAL, but he was in the Navy. Like he served in the Navy. So, they own these huge, massive ships all the time. And during we actually did a podcast with him where he talked about this. So it's so interesting that you said that. During his time on that boat, they spent a lot of time on this big, huge ship. When usually people do not, you only go off that. There's two reasons when you go overboard, right? According to him, it's on an accident or you're trying to commit suicide. That's the only time you jump overboard. You don't never dive off to go get in the water. So like you said, to your point, such a good point, is like he was not thinking of the consequences when he jumped into that water at all. He was trying to be, show off in front of his friends, and now his body is getting eaten up right now by all these sea creatures. That's insane to think about, bro. Young 18-year-old kid never imagined that, unfortunately he had to perish this way, but now he is fish food, bro. Unfortunately.
No, that makes total sense. Like I said, at the end of the day, we are overlooking the fact that, like you said, like there's people make all these different measures and stuff for safety or whatever, but at the end of the day, you can't stop a nigga from playing stupid and jumping off. You can't. You would hope that niggas just have that common sense, not to be like, all right, I'm not going to but yeah, at the end of the day, we can be and like I said, God bless him and his family, rest in peace. But
facts.
But then we got because I mean I would hope that like like me personally, I try to teach my kids to be a little smarter than that, than to just like you said, like not to go. If you jump in the fire, it's not like you can't expect motherfuckers to go and jump in the fire with you to come get you. Exactly. Like if you willingly go and just jump in